was a good one. It's Daring Lane Cook, and this is not about slingshots. This is about making a terrarium. Stick around. Let's make a terrarium. Let's make a terrarium. Let's make a terrarium. Welcome back. So glad you wanted to come and hang out with me and build a terrarium. I've got some stories. A few. First, let's go down to the creek and get some mosses and plants and things. And then we'll build this and we'll tell some stories. Oh, some moss right there. Look at that little snail. Oh, it's a cutie little snail. This looks like some of the same moss that was in the terrarium before. Got some other small plants right there. This will probably work out pretty good. Let's get a few pieces. Some nice little plant right here, already on some moss. Put it in our little container here. Oh yeah, nice. Oh. Let's go find some more. All right, so we got a few specimens here. Yeah, some of them are probably too big for this project, but this is just something to experiment with. We got some mosses and creek rocks, some cool little plants. All right, I think we're in good shape. Let's go back up and put it in our terrarium. All right, I got my jar, man, and I got some plants. Okay, crazy story. I was doing some research on my Venus flytrap that my lovely wife gave me, and putting it in a different container. And that got me going down this rabbit hole of terrariums. This guy had made a terrarium using Venus flytraps. SerpaDesign. God, go check him out. He makes some crazy terrariums, like out of small jars, big, huge ones. Anyway, I was telling Sarah about it. She was like, well, remember our friend gave us one, we gave her one a couple years ago. I was like, I'd hardly remember that. So she's like, go and look in our son's old bedroom, and it's on the back bookshelf. Sure enough, there it was. Been there for 2 years, in the dark, all dead, but there was a couple of sprigs of moss right there. Amazing that after all those years, there was still life in it. So I'm like, all right, watch more videos and more videos. And so it's all set up. It's already got the gravel, charcoal, and I removed some of the old moss. And so went down to the creek and got this one. But that reminded me, when I was a kid, I'm gonna start with some moss. Look at that beautiful moss. Those plants right there. That one of my friends, his parents, had a really huge terrarium. This big around, it seemed like it was, maybe as big as a planet, I don't know. And I was always fascinated with it, the way they had it set up. It was like a whole forest with a little village. And anyway, I was really fascinated with it. Totally forgot about any of that until this just happened. So, like, man, we got plenty of cool little plants down at the creek. We can revive this, and who doesn't like a dang terrarium? And speaking of, when I started the video off, a couple of stones that Carrie that made this for us originally, or for Sarah, put in there. God, what is that? Anyway, just bring it back to light. Oh, it was not going to be about slingshots at all. This is a terrarium. Some little creek rocks. Let's see where we're at. Oh man, look at that. We had this piece of wood. Well, it looks like a dang slingshot to me. Dadgummit. It's going to be a slingshot terrarium. Terrarium. We might have room for this log moss right there. Oh my goodness. You just feel the moisture. It's beautiful. Might not even need all this. I might have to take the rest back down to the creek. Anyway, Like I said, I started checking out this guy, SerpaDesign. And he makes terrariums, really big ones, really small ones. I'm just gonna let that stick out because that looks pretty dang awesome. And we got as a shell. Where can we put that shell? Back here. We don't want to get too crowded. Oh, look at that little playground for the bugs. All right, now our slingshot. So anyway, that dude was freaking me out with the stuff he was doing. Waterfalls, just some crazy stuff. I really loved it. I really love it. Oh man, look at that. Coming together. Actually, it's already come together. We don't need that. Don't want out of here, sweet gum ball. Well, cool. Oh, piece of mica. I used to love finding that as a kid. Oh my God. We thought it was something else. Anyway, well, it turned out pretty dang awesome. Man. Now I got some other jars I want to experiment with. Let me get some of this off the glass. Anyway, this is so cool. Such a cool thing you can do with your family, and it thrives and it makes you feel good. Makes me feel good. Makes me feel so dang good. I'm gonna close this out by shooting my slingshot with mud all on my hands. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. But more, get outside and enjoy yourself. Just make a terrarium, shoot a slingshot. Be safe.